afternoon, everybody. I've got on my holiday dress. I'm so excited. I went to the party today and I had on my new dress, and everybody thought I was so festive. Different people, we went to the restaurant and had our party at the restaurant. And different people in the restaurant, oh, are you guys a church group? Holiday dresses were part of the reason why they thought it, because in Southern California you can wear anything to a restaurant. But today I am doing something so exciting for you. Thank you to all of you who watch my videos where I come on and show you me doing my makeup and everything. I appreciate that kind of support. You know, it's a little group of you. You guys don't say much, but you come on over and you watch it. And I have fun, you know, with playing in my makeup. And so I wanted to share with you how I'm doing panning my makeup. So I've been working on this Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. I don't update as often as I should because I'm so busy doing other things. I don't want to, you know, give y'all ages more videos, and your girl is not about to try to do 2 and 3 channels. One channel, whatever I'm putting on, it's going to be on this one channel. And this is it. I do have a picture of this on Instagram. I had hoped to finish this color here in November. I got pretty close. I expanded the pan. I have expanded the pan in this turquoise color here. I didn't expect to expand that pan, and I'm starting for the December. I'm starting to dabble in this green for a week or two. I've been using this burgundy to darken up all of my looks. It's what I've been using to get in my crease to darken up my looks. And I've been using this navy blue is a contour color on the outside of my eyes to give it more depth there. I've only used this color a few times. I do love this color, and I think it's in the new Desi palette. I think it's one of the star colors in that palette, but that one might not be a matte. I'm not sure, but this is a beautiful, beautiful color. I do believe that for the month of December, even though it's almost over, because I have New Year's and because I have parties, I still think I should be able to finish this color here and definitely expand the pan in this blue here. I don't know if I'll finish anything else, but I'm really working hard on the parameters of the palette, and I feel like I'm just gonna keep on going on this palette until I finish it. I won't call it a pan that palette. Once I finish these colors, I think I'll be willing to put it aside because I'll just have this one color left. But I think I can finish this palette. I'm really happy. I use the colors in this palette for the look I have on right now, and I'm pretty happy with it. And the color I have left, this is my favorite new color in this palette, so I'm glad that this color is now the exciting color. Before I got this palette, I didn't really know how to use navies. I've always loved greens, always bought little green palettes from Revlon and such, so I've always liked that. And I've always liked, I guess, a warmer tone with corals. I like the bright corals in the summertime, but that's the only reason why it took me so long to pan these. Now that I know how to use these colors, if I get another palette and it has these colors in it, I now know how to use them to get a variety of looks, so I would have used these colors sooner. So it was good for me to pan this palette. And I want to discuss in this video what I learned from panning a complete palette. I learned what I like, what I don't like. I learned how to listen to other people's reviews. If the person says they only like neutral colors or they only like warm tones, I know that their review isn't going to be very good for me. I know I like bright, bold colors, and I like neutrals. I'm also finding that I love the original Naked palette colors. And it's good because those colors are now that that palette's been discontinued, those colors are coming in style, but no matter, I did get myself an original naked palette at half off. I know Urban Decay, they'll bring it back every year, so I'll be able to replenish it as I need it, but now I'm only going to have to pay $27 when I replenish it, and that is a gift from God. I only paid $27 for this palette. It was originally $55, but of course it went on sale for half off. That's the way I buy my Urban Decay for the most part, half off. I'm sure there are a lot of other people watching this video that are the same way. I did start to pull in other palettes, so this is the palette that I am panning for next year, because since I already pulled it in and I'm halfway finished with it, it has a great purple in there, a beautiful pink tone, and then it has that beautiful turquoisey green blue color in there. I think those are perfect spring colors, so I'll get through winter. Also, I use this color right here, this brown color. I use that for my brows right now. I'm using that as my brow powder, and I have a video coming where I show you how I do that. This is me using what I have, and this color here is a beautiful black. So this is a great travel palette. I could get a variety of looks out of this Too Faced palette. I can use this as a blush, or I can use it as a transition color on my eyes. I got a lot of variety there. So this is what I'm going to pan at the beginning of 2019, because it's only a few weeks away. Have to start thinking about it. And that way I can continue working on this one. Now I have some other, this is Pan Palooza here, okay? I've been working on this palette all year long. This is my CoverGirl highlighter palette. Happy to say I did almost complete one color, and I got a really good amount of pan on this color here. I'm going to continue with this palette. I'm using this as my brow highlight, so this will last me a long time in that capacity. I may even in the springtime get bold enough to use it as a highlighter, and I will switch to these for the winter and springtime. As soon as I finish up these warm tone highlighters, I will switch for the winter to these colors here, and I don't know when I'll be bold enough to dab into this color right here, but I'm working up my courage. Maybe one day I'll play around with it. I don't know. Maybe I'll use these two colors so I can go a little bit lighter for the winter season. But I've been loving these colors here, as you can see, and I have just now started using this one. I think I'll use these two here. Maybe I could even get away with using this as a blush and an eyeshadow. So I'm going to continue working on my highlighter palette, really enjoying it. But I have other palettes here that I am panning. Look at that. I finished a complete color out of that one. I have hit pan in the highlighter here. I don't really like this highlighter. It's not as bright as I like. It's more like a combo highlight slash under eye powder. It's a little bit too shiny to really work for under eye, but it's too dull to really work as a highlighter, but I'm making it work. But this has been the contour I've been using, and well, not contour. This has been the bronzer I've been using, and it works pretty good. I think by the time you see this video, I did a video decking my face where I showed you how I use this bronzer from the Hourglass palette, and I've been using this as a blush color. I will use this as a blush for the springtime. It works really good on me, and I intend to finish up my Hourglass palette, continue working on this palette, and I think I can finish it in 2019. So that is all. I have brought in a new palette for Becca Lights, which I'll have some videos coming up soon. I did this look with this palette as my facial powder, and I like the look I got from it. My skin looks pretty decent to me. So that's what's going on for me. And another palette goes into my rotation. That's exciting. This is a brand new palette. All these other palettes I've been using for a while, but I'm pretty excited because I can see these 5 palettes being completed in 2019, and I do buy palettes, so I do have backups that I will put into rotation after I finish them. Happy to be able to bring up a powder palette in here. I really like this powder. And for my under eyes, though, I wanted something lighter, so I did haul this from Ulta. I don't know if you've seen that Ulta haul yet, but this is a neutral mattifier, and I'm using this underneath my eyes. I really don't need a mattifier, but I'm just too cheap to buy another expensive Hourglass powder to use underneath my eyes, so this is a step up from my cornstarch. So this is what I'm using. This is Lotus powder. So yeah, it'll work. And maybe I'll pick up some sprays or something after a while, you know, or maybe if they have some good after Christmas sales, I'll pick up some sprays to, you know, add some more moisture to my face. Thank you for coming over here and taking a look at this video. I do appreciate it. Thank you for watching this video to the very end. Jesus loves you, and I love you. With all the Jesus in me, be blessed, beautiful, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!